How the heck do you make pour over when there's so many options? Today, we're gonna show you how. Hey guys, it's Caleb here with Take Two Coffee, and we're excited to show you some of the different options you can do for pour over and how to make our favorite right here. First off, there's a few different kinds of pour over options. There's actually a lot of options, but the basic options are either a flat bottom brewer, meaning the bottom of it is flat, or there's a cone shaped brewer, meaning the bottom of it comes to a point and it's in the shape of a cone. Today, we're gonna make a cone shaped brewer, a pour over. So let's get going. We're gonna use our origami pour over. I'm a big fan of this. It's really, really good with heat retention, meaning it does not suck out a lot of the heat from your brew, so you can keep that heat for your coffee in the extraction process. Also, I love that it creates these little pockets all around to allow air flow through. I find a really, really even extraction on these origami pour over kits. You can also find them on our website, so shameless plug. You're gonna need a paper filter. You're gonna need your actual origami pour over. This bottom is totally optional. I like it. It creates a little stable brewing surface. And your carafe. And first things first, you actually want to wet your paper filter. And what this is gonna do, it's gonna get rid of any papery taste in the filter. It's also going to preheat your urn. So when your coffee gets in there, you're not wasting all this thermal energy by heating up the actual mug. It's already hot, baby. So for this recipe, we're gonna use a 16:1 ratio. If you brew this and find that you want something stronger, do a stronger ratio. But I find 16:1 is a great ratio for this. So we're gonna do 28 grams of coffee and 450 grams of water, okay? We're gonna use our trusted scale like always. Again, this gives us a consistent, repeatable result. So tomorrow morning, you can make that great cup of coffee all over again. I like to reserve our pour overs for typically brighter coffees. I find you can get a lot more out of it than you would through kind of a more full-bodied crowd pleaser. So I'm using our Ethiopian. It is an anaerobic natural process. You check it out on the site. With the cone filter, one little hack that we really like to do is we like to create a little divot. So you'll flatten out your bed of coffee, and you're gonna actually take your finger and you're gonna make yourself somewhat of a little divot in the center. What that does is it's gonna create a more even extraction for your coffee. I always say that water doesn't care trying to make good coffee. All water is trying to do is follow the path of least resistance back down into the ground. And so you wanna set it up for success. So by poking a little divot in the center, as you can see, what that does in essence is it creates a more even place of extraction all around your bed. Whereas if it was flat, the middle would be much more coffee in the middle and much less on the edges. So once you make your little divot, you're gonna put this puppy back in and tear your scale, get ready to brew. All right, we're all ready to brew. We're gonna start with our bloom phase, which allows gases that are in the coffee to come out so you don't get in the cup. And we're gonna pour in a circular motion, like a spiral, all the way to the outside and then back into the middle. We're gonna do 50 grams, and when we start, we're gonna start our timer on our scale. All right, we got our 50 grams. We're gonna let it off gas in this time, and at 30 seconds, we're gonna slowly add 200 grams of coffee. If you get lost at any point, the recipe's down below. All right, we're gonna add our 200 grams of coffee nice and slow, working our way around in a circular motion to the outside, and then back into the middle. All right, we're at 250 grams total. We're gonna wait here until we get to a minute 30, and we're gonna add 100 more grams of water. All right, at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, we're gonna add our final 100 grams of water, and that's gonna bring us to a total of 450 grams of water in our brew recipe. Don't worry, you're almost there. You can almost enjoy. And now we wait for it to drip through. All right, so your total brew time should be right around 4 minutes, give or take 30 seconds on either side. If you find that your brew is happening way too quick, it means your coffee grind is too coarse. So you want to go a little finer. If, on the other hand, your coffee is brewing way too long, it's too fine, go on the coarser side. Fun fact for you. Take off your brewing device, put it somewhere safe and sound, and you have your coffee. So make sure to grab a cup and enjoy.